Ethiopia's green treasure: why forests matter. Forests are the lungs of our planet. They provide the air we breathe. They give us the water we drink. Forests are home to countless plants and animals. They protect our soil from erosion. In Ethiopia, forests are essential for life. For generations, Ethiopians have relied on forests. They provide firewood for cooking and heating. They offer timber for building homes. Forests are a source of food and medicine. They are deeply connected to Ethiopian culture and spirituality. But Ethiopia's forests are under threat. Years of deforestation have taken their toll. The loss of trees has serious consequences for the country. It affects the climate, the land, and the people. We must act now to protect and restore Ethiopia's forests. Our future depends on it. The silent crisis: land degradation in Ethiopia. Land degradation is a silent crisis. It is the loss of land's productivity. In Ethiopia, it is a major challenge. Deforestation is a leading cause. When trees are cut down, the soil is exposed. Rain and wind can easily carry it away. This is called soil erosion. Overgrazing is another problem. Too many animals in one area can damage the land. They eat the vegetation, leaving the soil bare. Without trees and plants, the land cannot hold water. This leads to drought. Deforestation and overgrazing have serious consequences. They reduce the amount of fertile land available for farming. They threaten the livelihoods of millions of Ethiopians who depend on the land. The impacts of land degradation are felt far beyond Ethiopia. It contributes to climate change and loss of biodiversity. It is a global issue that requires urgent attention. As a land in transition responding to the challenge, Ethiopia is facing its land degradation challenges head-on. The government has launched ambitious initiatives to restore degraded lands. Communities are coming together to plant trees and protect their forests. One of the most significant efforts is the Green Legacy Initiative. Launched in 2019, it aims to plant billions of trees across the country. Millions of Ethiopians have participated in this massive tree planting effort. Another important initiative is the Sustainable Land Management Program. It supports communities in adopting sustainable land management practices. This includes terracing, agroforestry, and soil conservation techniques. These efforts are already showing results. Millions of hectares of degraded land have been restored. Forest cover is increasing in some areas. Reviving the earth: techniques for land restoration. Restoring degraded land requires a range of techniques. One effective method is afforestation. This involves planting trees in areas where forests have been destroyed. Different tree species are selected based on the local climate and soil conditions. Another technique is reforestation. This focuses on restoring forests in areas where they have been degraded but not completely destroyed. It often involves planting native tree species and managing existing vegetation. Agroforestry is another important approach. It involves integrating trees into agricultural landscapes. This can provide multiple benefits such as shade for crops, improved soil fertility, and fodder for livestock. Soil conservation techniques are also crucial. This includes terracing, which involves creating level platforms on slopes to prevent soil erosion. Contour ploughing, which involves ploughing along the contours of the land, is another effective technique. Section 5: From Barren to Bountiful: Success Stories in Ethiopia. Across Ethiopia, there are inspiring examples of successful land restoration. Communities are transforming barren landscapes into lush forests. In the Tigray region, the Humbo-assisted regeneration project has restored over 5,000 hectares of degraded land. By working with local communities, the project has helped to regenerate native forests and improve livelihoods. In the Oromia region, the Bale Mountains National Park has seen significant forest recovery. Through conservation efforts and community engagement, the park is now a sanctuary for endangered species and a source of pride for local communities. These success stories demonstrate the power of collective action. By working together, communities can restore degraded lands and create a more sustainable future. Section 6: Greening the Future: Sustainable Forest Management. Restoring forests is only the first step. We must also ensure their long-term survival. Sustainable forest management is essential. It involves using forests wisely to meet the needs of the present without compromising the needs of future generations. This means harvesting timber sustainably, allowing forests time to regenerate. It also means preventing illegal logging and protecting forests from fires. Community forestry is a key aspect of sustainable management. This involves giving local communities the rights and responsibilities to manage their forests. Section 7. Empowering communities, the human impact of restoration. Forest restoration is about more than just trees, it's about people. When we restore degraded lands, we restore hope for communities. Forest restoration creates jobs in rural areas. People can earn a living from planting trees, managing forests, and developing ecotourism initiatives. This helps to alleviate poverty and improve livelihoods. Restored forests provide essential resources for communities. They offer firewood, timber, food, and medicine. This improves food security and health outcomes. Forest restoration also empowers women. In many communities, women are responsible for collecting firewood and water. When forests are degraded, women have to travel further and work harder. Forest restoration eases their burden and gives them more time for other activities. Section 8. A global responsibility lessons from Ethiopia. Ethiopia's experience offers valuable lessons for the world. It shows that large-scale land restoration is possible. It highlights the importance of community engagement and sustainable land management practices. Ethiopia's commitment to restoring degraded lands should inspire other countries. Land degradation is a global challenge that requires a global response. We must all do our part to protect and restore our planet's forests. Section 9. A call to action. Investing in a greener tomorrow. The time to act is now. Let us invest in a greener tomorrow. We can support organizations working on forest restoration. We can plant trees in our communities. We can advocate for policies that promote sustainable land management. Every effort counts. Together, we can restore Ethiopia's forests and create a more sustainable and equitable world for all.